to Pioneer Arena, where the Pioneers have won 109-96 in a track meet. Slow game to start. That first half was we were really good on the fundamentals of the game and making free throws. Dean Smith would be very proud in his book on how to win basketball games. Of course, the first half you don't win games, but you get big leads. We tied at 51 at the half. Pioneers outscore Wise 58-45 in the second half and get a 109-96 win. Thanks in large part to the guy who sits to my right, how you view it, your left. 31 points, 6 of 15 from the field, 19 of 21 at the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 37 minutes of action. Trenton Gibson, who opened up the year last year with a triple-double, didn't get that in game number 1, but came close with 6 rebounds and 6 assists. But a new career best for you and 31 points. Congratulations. A solid game, a slow game. Explain to me the frustration, I think, maybe in the first half of just, they're doing some things, you're doing some things, and basically it was just a free throw shooting contest in that first half.
Yeah, for sure. They had a great game plan against our zone, and they were cutting and making plays, and it felt like everywhere we went down to the rack, or they went to the rack, it was a foul. So it just made a slow and drawn out game.
Was it more of the game plan with you to handle it as much as you did in that first half and attempt to get to the free throw line and attack what they were doing defensively as well?
Yeah, Coach Chartrand through scouting, he said the play that we were running the whole game, he said that was probably going to be there. So before we were just preparing for that, and it worked out tonight.
All right, it was back and forth, a real tight contest, and I felt like this team was going to be improved this year. Cameron Whiteside is going to be a joy for a lot of other radio guys to watch this season. He's just so smooth. What were some of the things that he was doing against what we like to do defensively that was creating some opportunities for himself?
He's good. I mean, just plain out, he's athletic. And he was just able to get in the gaps in our zone. And when we went man, he was able to get by us. And it was a tight whistle tonight. Yeah. And he was able to just get to the line.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think you guys have to adjust. Do you feel as if you have to make that adjustment to how the game is going to be called as you go along?
Yes, sir. We're young, and we have some young guys, and we're a little new. So it's just, it's basketball, and it's conference. Yeah. Refs are going to call things in conference, so just got to get used to it.
All right, we get to the second half. It's real tight there. It's, a contest that we've lost the lead. We've got it back. We continue to fight back, and then one of the newcomers for us, in James West, rises up, hits a couple of big shots. And, I know Josh Scott can do it. I know that you can do it. Dyquavis Wilkins seems to be instant offense as well. But tonight was James West that was able to rise through, and he was looking for his shot tonight. Is that something that coaches kind of challenged him to do?
For sure. I mean, I'm usually the primary ball handler, but I tell him every time, be open, because I'm looking for you. Yeah. When I drive like I was doing tonight and the whole defense collapses, he's open. They shouldn't leave him open, but, he's knocking them down.
And he did knock it down. He'd struggled. He had missed one pretty bad the possession before, and then he comes right back and knocks down a big three. To gain that little separation that we had, and then they continue to fight back. I think that's just conference basketball. I heard Coach say, hey, we've got to learn to finish some games. We didn't do that necessarily, but how can you lead this team in finishing out some games when the opponent starts to come back on us?
Just got to talk to them. I mean, UVA Wise, they got picked 12th, and they ain't finished really well last year, but they're a good team. Yeah. And we have to understand that every team in the conference is a good team, so we just got to finish.
31 for you tonight, 19 of 21. You ever gone to the free throw line 21 times?
No, sir. Hope I don't go again.
I mean, it was a long game. Did you get tired? Did you get tired in the game?
A little bit, but we do a lot of things during practice, and we spend a lot of time on conditioning, so it was worth it tonight.
All right, weird game. Now you've got this marathon game. You get to go play the Southern Conference favorites, Furman University tomorrow in an exhibition game, and then LMU on Saturday. What's the week going to be like now with Thanksgiving mixed in there as well?
It's a big week, but it'll be a good week for our team. We got two, like you said, a good D1 team, and then we got LMU. We know who they are, so it'll be a great week to see where we are as a team and to come together as a team.
LMU, another good D1 team as well. Because 30 straight, that's pretty impressive. Trenton, always good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving, okay?
Yes,
see you Saturday. Trenton Gibson, he has career best 31 tonight as the Pioneers knock off UVA Wise 109-96. Coach J.T. Burton is next on the Pioneer Sports Network.